So, hello and welcome to a review of Jhene Aiko, Sail Out. This R&B West Coast singer relates to the rap world, sort of. That's why I figured I'd give her a review. She features Win Staples, Sweatshirt, Kendrick Lamar, Absol, Childish Gambino on the single. And I have to say, she sings soulful, well, softly, precise. And she starts out singing about that nice shit, sexy shit, weed, drugs, plus sex. Going into the metaphysical, getting too high, and then she goes on with relationships with exes she doesn't like for using her, but on the other hand isn't quite over it yet, or at least she sings in that perspective. She goes on, then finally giving us a long track about how she's dumping on an ex, and that's over a no ID beat. That's the closer of the song, and she doesn't sound pop or the clubby like most of my R&B singers, or most of the R&B singers these days, who I don't like that much. I really like that she keeps it on this lower tone and doesn't go over the top with like a wizard beat or something like that. The production is extremely atmospheric, it's light on the drums, it's consistent overall because it's all done by this one dude. And it's light, it has these high synthesizers, and it's overall just production you'd expect like from a Drake, that type of atmospheric he had on his last album, Nothing Was the Same. And she sings over very well. Most of the rap features do a good job as well. Just want to shout out Absol and Childish Gambino especially on their respective verses. Vin Staples does get an unfortunate beat, I gotta say that. The only problem I have with the production is that it doesn't have this one characteristic that puts it over the top. Singing is really good, and the solo songs do have their own subject matter, and lyrically she might be a little light, but you get the feeling just how well she sings. The singing pretty much carries the EP, and you get then an overall alright packaging around. Sexy Singer gets a 4 out of 5 for me.